Okay, this is Brant from tradeguild.blogspot.com, and we're back and we're going to be looking at the shorts now. This is a new short position or a candidate. Rio, RIO is the symbol. Um, and basically, this is steel and iron, and I'm going to be going into commodities in the next week. I think there's some weakness, particularly in steel and iron. And if we look at this, what I see is a big head and shoulders top. And it makes sense if this market is topping. There's some evidence that there's correlation between housing market tops and commodities. So steel is not looking real hot right now, and at least not in this chart. So, there's a couple ways to buy it. Ultimately, I'd like to buy it up here towards the top of the right shoulder. If we get a breakdown below this 2050 level or below 20, you could probably jump right into the stock and go for it. There's a pretty good top here. It's about 8 points. So we take a measured move from 20, brings us down to about $12. So lots of potential here in RIO. Next up is TECD. And basically, I had this on the blog. There's the trend line you can see for the last 3 years. And basically, what we're looking for is and I don't know if it comes, but a break below this 34 level to jump in on that on the short. And there's that bear trap that was formed. But I would definitely take a close look at this or keep an eye on it. Look for that breakdown. Next up is NUAN, Nuance Communications, and I think Joe on the tag board knows a lot about this stock. But basically, what we're looking for, you can see the trend that's in effect and a big spike in volume there. So what we want to do is see if we can buy up towards maybe this $8 level, or actually short it towards this $8 level. These are all shorts, by the way. I wouldn't stay in it past 850 for sure, and probably have a stop around 810, 815. Next up, DBRN, which is a pick from David DT from the tag board, and there's that head and shoulders top or complex top here, and it just broke down. And this was on the blog the 14th. The 15th, I did a video on it. The 16th, 21, 23rd, and 24th. So if you were in on the 14th, you were in, around $21. And now we're trading at $18. Ultimately, there's a lot more room left in this stock to go down. Measured move from 21, or from about, let's call it 21 to about 27. So we got 6 points there from the neckline. So from 22, we could expect to see at least 16. I think we'll probably see 14 on this one. Next up is XPRSA, and this was on the blog the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 21st and 23rd of this month. And we're looking at a downtrend, and what we want to do here is we want to basically buy these moves up to the trend line. So if this continues and we see another chance to get in and take a shot at that. If you're in this stock short right now, I think let's take a look at where our stop channel is here, and I would probably suggest using that because it's held together pretty well. So about 2250 is the stop on that guy, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be TCC. I think this is Trammell Crow Property Management. This was on the blog the 15th of this month. Let's zoom out and see what we're looking at. It looks to me like it's got a little bit of support and maybe is going to bounce. If you were in on our call on the 15th, let's see, you're in up here around $33, and it's trading at about 32 right now. I think that I would say a move over 32.25 or so on a closing basis, I'd take my profits maybe and look at getting in somewhere else on this one. Let's take a look at BVX, and this is one that I just entered recently within the last couple days. And it was on the blog the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And basically, these spinning tops here look great. And we got this bullish, and it's not really a bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing candle. It's kind of similar. I think the effect is going to be the same. Anyway, stop above $8 or even above 780. I expect to see this head down. That's where my money is. Next up is RJF. And RJF was on the blog the 8th and the 21st. So some pretty, looks like pretty decent entries there. Here's the 8th around 28.68, and here's the 21st around $29. So we're trading at 27. It's broken down from this big symmetrical triangle that was acting as a top. It broke down on, as you can see, large, heavy volume. I think this is going to just probably keep falling for the next couple days, and I would definitely hold this and maybe take some profits if it just really drops down to maybe 26 or something like that. And I wouldn't take all the profits, but some of them. GPI is up next, and this has been on the blog quite a few times, but I think our last call on this was August 8th. So that was right in this area. Yep, right up here between 49 and 48. We're trading at 44 now, and it's just busted through that 200-day moving average. That's where my stop is at this point, that 200-day moving average. It correlates or corresponds pretty well with this little area of support that's now going to be resistance. So if you're there, you've already made some money, and I'd let it run and see how much more you can make. I think you can make quite a bit more, actually. Next up is LBIX, and this is Leading Brands Inc. And I'm not sure if this was on the blog or not, but here's this little miniature double top, a breakdown on pretty good volume down here below the support level, and it's just doing nothing over here, marking time, volume's falling off. Your stop level is about 525, and if you can get in as close to that as possible, you get the 50-day moving average acting as resistance as well, and I think you'd be in a pretty good shape to see what you can, see where this one goes. Next up is ACTG, and I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick. I'm in this stock. I've been in this stock. Actually, I think I'm out right now. I'll have to double check my portfolio, but we were calling this on July 19th, 20th, 24th, 27th, August 8th, 14th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. Basically, we were in, let's see, what was it, July 7th, 20th, yeah, all in this area, basically. So we've got a nice profit. We were in around $12.50. It's now trading around $10. My stop in this case, I think, is going to be this 22-day moving average. So as it comes down, it's almost at $10.50 now. That is where I would stop out on ACTG. Other than that, it's got some temporary support here on the 200-day moving average. Give it a chance, I think. See where it goes, what it does. Next up is EXPD. Expeditors International of Washington Air Delivery and Freight Service, and it was on the blog this month, the 8th, 15th with a video, 16th and 21st. So we were basically buying back in our selling short back in here and in this area, and it's got about 4 points of profit in it from the call, so not a bad deal there, about 10%. And I want to see it break this 37.50 level. If it bounces from there, I close out the position and move on. Other than that, there's no entry there, in my opinion. I wouldn't enter now. Next up is TEX, Terex Corporation. This is farming construction machinery, and this was on the blog the 15th, 21st, and 23rd of this month. So let's see where some of those dates were. Yeah, back in here, 21st, 23rd. And the 15th was right in here. So basically that 22-day moving average roughly, actually the 50s are actually working better here. But anyway, it's rolled over. It looks like it's heading down to me. There's some temporary support that's going to coincide with this level right here around 200-day moving average. Volume starting to fall off here. I would enter, if you want to get into this stock, I would probably want to get in around 43. My stop in this case, let's see how we're doing here. My stop in this case would be about $45. Okay, let's move on. Actually, I'm going to be back with another video.